Am I the antagonist for calling my former bully beyond repulsive and dumb as shit after he kept bothering me in the gym? Here's what happened. I am an 18-year-old female and I started university this year. My school is located outside my home province, so I wasn't expecting to see too many people from high school here. However, I did see this one guy from high school, Thomas, here. To say Thomas and I had a difficult past is a bit of an understatement. He tormented my friends, especially me, during our preteen years and for the first 2 years of high school. He would always call me the most hurtful things and was your typical bully. I don't know why he hated me, though I think he probably thought I was an easy target. He stopped picking on us around grade 11, and I thought that was it. Apparently, according to some of my friends, he turned over a new leaf around that time. Fast forward, and I see him during orientation week. He approached me and said hi. I returned his greeting, and we made some small talk, but I tried to keep things relatively short. During this chat, I learned that, surprise, surprise, we're in the same program and even in the same residence building. He seemed happy with this, as in his words, it was nice to see a familiar face. Over the next few weeks, we've been chatting pretty regularly given that we do have pretty similar schedules. I've been trying to give short, polite answers, but whenever we talk, he just doesn't shut up. I sometimes suspect that he actively seeks me out for a chat. Earlier today, when I was at the campus gym, I saw Thomas. I tried to avoid his general area in the gym and kept my AirPods in my ears, hoping that he would not notice me. About halfway through my set, I heard him call out to me. We talked for a bit. I was annoyed at this stage as he did interrupt my workout. And then he starts asking me if I need help with any of the equipment or anything like that, and that he could personally train me. I declined his offer and then he bluntly asked me out. I didn't think I heard him properly, so I asked him to repeat what he said. He then said he wanted to take me out for lunch or something like that. I said something along the lines of now wouldn't be a good time, but he persisted and said that it could be fun. At this stage, I snapped. I told him that I thought he was beyond repulsive and dumb as shit if he thought I'd go out with him. He looked very shocked at this, and before anything else could be said, I grabbed my bag and left. Later, I told my roommate about this, and she said that I was sort of an ass, but that she could understand where I was coming from. Am I the asshole? You are not the asshole for reacting the way you did. Thomas tormented you and your friends in the past, and his persistence and lack of respect for your boundaries further justified your reaction. While some may argue that you could have been more polite or direct, it is understandable that you had reached your limit and responded with frustration. It is essential to prioritize your comfort and well-being, and if someone's presence and actions trigger negative emotions, it is reasonable to distance yourself from them. Additionally, your roommate's understanding further validates your reaction. However, it may be worth reflecting on whether there could have been a better way to communicate your feelings to Thomas without resorting to insults, even if the frustration was warranted. Am I the antagonist for ignoring my mom after she didn't let me attend my brother's wedding over a dress? Here's what happened. I am a 20-year-old female, and I have a half-brother who is 30 years old. He is from my father's first marriage. Our parents got divorced when I was 5 years old. When I was younger, my brother and I were close, and he used to spend a lot of time at our house. However, due to some personal issues between him and my mom and his work commitments, we sadly drifted apart. As a result, we only saw each other 2 times a year. Last year, my brother called me to inform me that he was getting engaged. In our culture, it is customary for the groom's family to visit the bride's home and ask for her hand in marriage. He expressed his desire for me to be present during this event, and I was excited about the opportunity to reconnect with him. My mom encouraged me to go, although she seemed unhappy about the short notice. He called me a week before and asked if he planned on buying me a dress. I assured her that I already had a dress at home that would fit, and she didn't say much after that. After attending the engagement event, our relationship improved significantly, and we started spending more time together. In my culture, it is common for couples to get married before the actual wedding ceremony. A week before his wedding, my brother and his now wife got married. Once again, my mom asked me if my brother planned to buy me a dress. I explained that I didn't need a new dress because I already had one at home. Although my mom held her tongue, it was clear that she was annoyed and upset. The night before the wedding, my mom suddenly exploded over the dress issue. She said that she could overlook my brother not buying me a dress until now, but she couldn't overlook the disrespect he was showing as my brother by not providing one for his actual wedding. My brother had previously asked me if I wanted to go dress shopping, but I declined because I already had a suitable dress at home. I shared this information with my mom. Her response was to claim that she wouldn't allow her daughter to be humiliated. She questioned what people would think if I wore an inappropriate dress for a groom's sister. I reassured her that I didn't care and that the dress was entirely appropriate. She then accused my brother of treating me like a guest and neglecting me throughout all of this. I countered by mentioning that he always arranged appointments for my hair and makeup. My mother argued that I was blind to how my brother had been treating me and accused me of idolizing him. She believed that he only wanted me at the wedding to impress his wife and in-laws and show them what a great brother he was. In her frustration, she took my keys and hid them to prevent me from leaving. Because I couldn't retrieve my keys, I had to call my brother and inform him that I couldn't attend the wedding. Since then, I've been ignoring my mother. She has tried to apologize and explain that she only had my best interests in mind. I don't understand why my brother's behavior was deemed disrespectful towards me. I was genuinely happy to rebuild our relationship. I'm unsure if I can forgive my mother for causing me to miss my brother's wedding. Am I the asshole in this situation? Your mother is being unreasonable and overreacting. It is not necessary for your brother to buy you a new dress for every occasion. You already had a dress that fit, and there was no need for him to spend extra money on a new one. Your mother's insistence on this and her hiding your keys to prevent you from attending the wedding is controlling and manipulative behavior. You were willing to rebuild your relationship with your brother and attend his wedding, which shows that you were open to repairing the rift between you. Your mother's actions only serve to create more division and ultimately make you miss an important event. It is understandable that you would be upset with her and need time to process everything. You have the right to set boundaries and make your own decisions. Your mother should respect your choices and not try to control your relationships. Thanks for watching. When you subscribe, make sure to hit the bell to turn on notifications so you never miss a video. To finish listening to all the stories, check out the playlist in the description.